like to welcome everybody to the gym at Archbishop Bryan High School here on Academy Road in the great Northeast. My name is Ted Westervelt, and I'll be bringing you the play-by-play along with the legend, Hall of Famer Ryan Haney, and of course Billy Everett. And gentlemen, we're coming in today with on a two-game losing streak for the Raiders. They come in at 7-3, dropping two tough ones to Roman Catholic on Friday, and then followed it up with an upset to Carroll. Billy?
Yeah. The Roman game took a lot of spark out of them. Roman played an exceptionally well game, well prepared for that game. We came in flat against Carroll. They had two guys that had mammoth games, and we're expecting a rebound here.
Coach Haney, senior night tonight.
Yes, we're honored for seniors tonight. Christian Damasco, Aaron Lemon, Don Vasquez, and Dylan Maloney. So it's nice senior night without that honoring those guys and what they've done for the program and what they're passing on as far as Ryan seniors.
And speaking of seniors, we have Don Vasquez with the ball. Dribble handoff to Luke Boyd. Back to Vasquez. And he opens up the game with a three. That's Don Vasquez. Nicely done.
It's good to see Don on the right back shooting. He has a tough day on Sunday.
That's number 4, Richard Thomas, no, for the Prep. St. Joe Prep in their crimson, Ryan in their home whites. Luke Boyd will fire, and that is good.
Right out of the gate, Coach Harrigan's going to use a 30-second timeout. Coach Harrigan, in his first year, has a really good background. Was the coach at Del Val Charter before they closed, and turned them into a really good program. Then he went to Cardinal O'Hara, where after a couple of years, sometimes there's changes in presidency and things like that. They had a philosophy difference, and he left Cardinal O'Hara, coached over in Camden last year, and got the St. Joe Prep job when Speedy retired.
The great Speedy Morris. Did he have 6 chips in the Catholic League? I think 4 with Roman and 2 with Prep.
I just got off the phone as I was driving here 100 miles an hour with his son, and Mom and Dad are both 78 years old, and Speedy done it for a long time.
Over 1,000 wins.
Yes.
Prep with the ball. Richard Thomas on the ball. To Hodgins. Hodgins up. Long. Out races Dom. Again, we have cheerleaders and fans in the building. Great atmosphere here on Academy Road. And a free for Boyd. It's a 9-0 lead for the Raiders.
And St. Joe Prep is without their leading scorer, who was the leading scorer in the Catholic League.
Jimmy King,
who is a Division I baseball player, got hurt. I think he shut it down for the rest of the year.
He was averaging over 20 points a game. Egan, the Prep for 3, no good. Floorboard for Damasco. And the backcourt.
And that's a boo-boo there on Christian Damasco. Get the ball to your guards. Run the floor and do what you do best. I mean, he probably leads the Catholic League in dunks. So let's get the ball to a guard there and run the floor and send one home.
That's an unofficial stack, though.
Austin Hodgins, no. Aaron Lemon Warren with the ball, number 33 for the Raiders. Dom pumps left and goes. Tries to find Boyd on the back door. Hawks ball.
We're seeing really good intensity from Ryan here. Prep is running their offense. Ryan's fighting through screens. Nothing's been easy.
Thomas gets it to go. Sneed finds Damasco, and he's fouled. 5:29 left in the first quarter. 9-3. Ryan leads with Damasco going to the line for 2.
Interesting, Damasco started his career as a St. Joe Prep.
Yes.
6 degrees of Christian Damasco.
We had actually had a chance he and I had a chance to talk to Mr. Damasco before the game on senior night, which is always a special night for a parent.
Yes. Really good chance to talk to him, talk about how his son's liking his senior year, things he's been through and stuff like that, some of the ups and downs. Really enjoying playing for Coach Jake right now. Nothing but praise from his father about how the coach is running the team.
10-3, Ryan lead. Ball will stay. Nicely defended.
I know it's early, not good for the ratings, but watching what Ryan's doing tonight just getting to get ugly early.
Thomas. Hodgins in and out.
We got to get that rebound. We got to get bodies on people.
And that's good. JP even. 10-6. Aaron Warren.
If the game continues like this, I could see a lot of people playing. St. Joe Prep got a football team over there. They got like 15 on the bench. So, you know, it's not even halfway through the first quarter, and there's already 16 points scored. And more coming right here.
ALW for 3, no. Rebound by Yaginich. Had good position on Tomasco there. Thomas. Defended by Sneed. Maurice Clark with the ball. Thomas with the drive, defended by Tomasco. Does not go. Dom drives, kicks. Good boy, no. And put back by Christian Tomasco.
So it looks like Pratt wants to slow it down a little bit.
Well, maybe now a little bit, but they're out there running. I mean, Ryan's on pace to score 92. So, you know, I don't know if it's the end of the season or not playing.
Yaginich is short. Wood with the rebound.
One from, 19 feet there.
Wood in the corner, goes low to Tomasco. Back to Boyd for 3. And a foul call.
And he's fouled for 3 shots.
Tempo definitely favors Ryan.
Yes, tempo favors Ryan. The only thing with this, unfortunately, one thing we didn't get to talk about because of contact tracing, Dylan Maloney is not in uniform today, and unfortunate that he misses his senior night as a kid that, has been in the program for 4 years.
That's rough. That's rough. As the parent of a senior athlete, I know and a kid who works hard every day.
That kid works hard.
So let's give him a shout out to Dylan.
Dylan,
congratulations. Thank you for 4 years.
There's still some games left.
There's some, yeah.
I'm sure Zig will make sure he gets some minutes out there before the season's over.
Meanwhile, Luke Boyd is at 14-6.
So just looking at Pratt beat Bonner, Judge, and Egan are their 3 wins. Pratt beat Bonner. Is that anything for us to?
That's not a barometer because Bonner played a game or two that wasn't great, and they played some incredible games. Was right there with Wood. I don't want to say should have beat them, but was winning the whole game against Wood and lost in overtime. So that's a tough shot, believe it or not. That's part of that floater.
Oh, ball. Good block on Warren. Christian can't convert, and out comes Prep.
That wasn't a full South Philly floater.
No. A little more control, but and these guys, Prep
Thomas
fast too.
Thomas drives and scores.
There it is. South Philly floater, baby.
It's 2 for 67 on the season.
We ain't seen Ryan make many of them.
15-8 Ryan, 2:42 left in the first quarter.
Comes out in the zone here. Look for that Ryan to continue to shoot the ball because they're going to find open guys.
Oh, that's a great time by Vasquez and a great finish by Tomasco.
Just to hit on that. So last time we were together, Don puts up 23 points. And it was great shooting that night, but I think he got away from giving the ball out and dishing to find a guy. We've seen him do that, and he's hitting from the 9 yard tonight. He's going on all cylinders so far, and I know it's early.
Clark with the spin, no good. Rebound, Egan. Kicks it out to Thomas, and that is good. Oh! Stuck it on me, guys!
Saying, you remember me, guys?
1911. Hart with the shot, no good. Christian with the putback. Have a night, young man, in the first quarter.
Jason Harrigan's going to use his second timeout, frustrated. But I got to tell you, he's not slowing them down. He's just letting them play as fast as they can play.
Christian's got 9 in the first quarter with minute 27 left. Luke Boyd with 9. Minute 27 left in the first quarter. And we have Vasquez 3.
And Lemon's yet to get himself going on. Which, look out when he gets hot.
Yeah. Talk about Tabasco's impact on the team. I had a chance to look at some statistics in the Catholic League. He is tied for first in blocks. It's just under 3. And he's almost averaging a double-double. I think they have him at that 9.6 rebounds and points per game. He's at 14.5 points per game. Very impressive for him to come in. And I think this is the kind of stuff he was looking for when he comes in. He was looking for that game against Wood, and hopefully he gets it against Goretti and the game against Roman.
That's the games that these guys, these juniors and seniors, need on film for college. Unfortunately, kids are not getting the offers they usually get because of COVID. Everyone gets an extra year.
Michael Parrish has checked in for Luke Boyd. Egan. Hodgins. Egan lets it go and gets the 3. 21-14, Ryan's lead. 57 seconds left in the first quarter, and they call a travel on ALW. Richard Thomas with the ball for the Hawks. Double screen. Ryan Gaffney's checked in the game for the Prep. Clark. Thomas wants it. He gets in the lane. Doesn't find anything. Clark looks. Good hands by Michael Parrish. Causes the turnover. Boyd's gonna check in for
offense
Jalen.
for defense switch here. Look for Ryan to hold for one shot here.
29.6 seconds left in the first quarter. 21-14. Raiders lead and pressure by Thomas. Dom easily over the line to Boyd. Back to Dom. Harris goes left. Vasquez shoots. Does not get the foul. Damasco with the rebound. There's 9 seconds left. And blocks.
Foul, come to the line and shoot 2.
Sounded like Joey was asking for a timeout. Did I hear that?
Yeah.
You got it. Good miss. Christian goes to the line for 2 with 7.5 seconds left.
You were hitting on the recruiting issues and problems. Just another thing for these seniors in high school to go through. The fact that a college player has another year of eligibility is hindering on what their scholarship value is for a senior coming out of high school. So unfortunately, these college coaches don't have anything to offer.
No, and you're going to see more and more kids head into prep school.
So you see a little bit of a rush in prep schools, a little bit of a run there.
Yeah, because, they'll push a couple kids out here and there.
Thomas. Back iron, no.
Athletic red shirt.
That'll do it for the first quarter. 22-14. Ryan Lee, guys, you're talking about got the situation with the COVID and the colleges and the Division I can't get out. They can't get out and see anybody.
Can't get out.
So
And there's, like he just talked about, there's no red shirting because they can't offer you. They don't have the spot to offer you. So they can't offer you. I mean, you know, it's just been a really, really trying thing. Us and West and Lansdale. I mean, when we played in Lansdale, there was a teacher in the stands, and before we got on our broadcast, I was talking to her, and she said 20 teachers had COVID. The school was completely shut down. Their program was shut down. Our program was shut down. West Catholic's program was shut down. O'Hara's program was shut down. Now, poor Bonner hasn't played for 2.5 weeks. They're shut down. It's just been really, really hard.
So it's going to be a musical chairs type situation for a lot of these kids. It's going to be a scramble in May to sign.
I don't know they're going to sign at all. I don't know. Or you're going to get pushed down. The kid that's a Division II kid that thinks he's going to get a scholarship, now he's still going to get something in Division III because he's a Division II player.
Just a little bit of change, a little bit of disparity. It's unfortunate what they're going through. It's just another hurdle that you're throwing at these high school kids, which you wouldn't know it by the looks on their faces, some of the things they've been thrown at them. And again, we hinder on numbers. We talk about some of the ups and downs of it. Seeing them fight through that is a whole other thing.
Yagadich with the ball for
And Prep's out here really running their offense really well. I mean, some of their side selection's not the best, but they're running their offense.
Thomas
has been really good with the ball. Really smart.
Hodgins. Dribble handoff to Egan for the Prep, and they are patient. Thomas guarded by Paris to Yagadich. Tough pass in the lane. Egan up and good.
Very patient there. Took 50 seconds off the clock.
A lot of passes, a lot of movement.
A lot of passes and movement. And when you do that, you get frustrated. We watched Devin Prep do it. They took 10 passes before they even looked at the basket.
22-16. Ryan ahead. Dom drew a foul against Thomas. They trap. Ball's turned over. Here's a free one. Hodgins with the basket. 22-18 game.
After the fast start, Prep settling a little bit.
Christian! Nice dish down low to Christian and a good finish.
Ryan wants to continue to get the pace up and running. Hopefully Prep continues to press, take shots like that.
Egan steps into one for 3.
Great shot there.
It's a 3-point game, excuse me. 24-21, 6:18 left in the first. Egan with the ball.
Ryan hasn't been playing a lot of guys, but when these guys are playing, they got to produce. I mean, Paris has got to make a better pass there. He's got to know he's coming in. He's getting minutes. He played 12 minutes the other day, and he's got to take advantage of them minutes.
They double loop when he gets the ball now. Michael Parrish, the lefty. Jalen Sneed in the game. Boyd. No good. Great rebound by Michael Parrish. Spin. Up. No good. Gets his own.
Good job, Michael Parrish.
Great hustle.
There.
Pit ball.
That's what's going to earn you minutes.
(24-21), 5:45 left in the half. And Michael gets a second one to go. Ryan stays in a press. Nice save by Thomas. Thomas goes left in the lane. Draws the foul against Sneed.
Looks like Joey wants to put a little pressure on number 3 for prep.
Yeah, Joey's going to continue to try to play fast here, pressure these guys. We're going to probably see some ball denial from Thomas. He has handled the ball well. So I think we can get the ball out of his hands. I think we will be in better shape.
Clark checks in the game for Jagadich.
And Clark's put together pretty well.
He's a big kid. Misses both. Hodges with a great rebound and a pump. Dish. Ryan Gaffney. Tell you what, Prep's having a lot of fun out there. 25-24, Ryan leads by 1 with 5 minutes left. Senior Vasquez. Jalen kicks to Michael. Michael skips to Dom. Luke Boyd, corner 3, and good for Luke Boyd.
Joey's screaming for a timeout that they didn't give him. I think he wants to put pressure. I think he wants to set up some pressure here. So hopefully, that happens.
Thomas goes left. Egan to Hodgins. Thomas. Oh, good hands by Michael Parrish. Unlucky. (28-26), 4:13 left. Jalen Sneed drives, dishes to Masco.
Joey got the timeout that time. He was pleading for it last time. So pace has slowed down a little bit, but we're still on pace for 80 points.
Christian's got 14 at this point.
And Boyd has to have at least 9 because he's got 3 threes.
Well, that drive and dish seems to be there for the Raiders.
Yeah, if they do that, they're protecting the 3-point line as much as possible. So when that happens, the dish is there because they're collapsing on the guy with the ball, and Christian is underneath by himself, and that's worked now with him having a great first half against his former school and his former classmates.
So let me address this to Coach Haney. You're the coach of the prep, and your leading scorer is out.
It's a good chance to get other people involved and the next guy up mentality. It's first-year coach. It's his turn to set his culture, his presence. We talked about Speedy Marsh a little bit earlier, his legacy, what he did for prep. You want to come in and make your own movements and build on what he kind of had there. So
there we go.
This is a great opportunity to play some of your younger guys, see what they got to have.
Clark with a moving screen. Well, he's got plenty over there. He's got 17 dressed, ready to go.
I'm a little concerned. Boyd's got 12, I think, too, to go back, not 9. But Lemon's still got none.
Well, so let me set the table for the Raiders. We have Aaron Lemon Warren, Don Vasquez, Luke Boyd on the ball as we speak, Jalen Sneed, and Christian Tomasco. Dom pops and comes short.
Thomas, it's not an easy shot. It looks like it's an easy shot, but it's really not.
Clark and his big body goes against Tomasco. No. Jalen Sneed a little out of control. Egan with the steal. Behind the back again. And they'll get rewarded at the line for 2.
These guys are playing really hard. Really, really hard. There's no other way to put it. They're not playing for anything. They got 3 league wins. But they're playing hard.
(30-26).
They certainly aren't playing like a 3-win team. I did not expect them to play as well as they are.
Misses both. Tomasco with the rebound. 3:20 left in the second quarter. Aaron Lemon Warren went and found Sneed.
Sneed's been money at the line. The only time he hasn't been money when he pushed off Vasquez to shoot the technical.
Coach, we're talking about, you mentioned that Aaron hadn't gotten on the board yet, but can I tell you something I like? I like when the player he's not on the board, he's your marquee player, assists. He's going for an assist.
I was just going to say that. I'm looking at his body language. He's still giving everything he can. He's still moving the ball around. He's still doing what he's asked for offensively and defensively. His points will come. That's the other thing. You're looking at his body language. Is he into the game? Is he, with his teammates, stuff like that. So, Ted, you're right. We love a guy like that. You know, you're going to have your ups and down nights, production-wise.
That shot just tells you we're out here to play with fun. In a game that was meaningful, the buzzer's ringing. He's coming out.
See, I would say if you're 3-7, let it all hang out, right? Like, what do you got to?
They are letting it all hang.
Be aggressive.
They're actually 3-8 because, interestingly, they got to play Carroll twice.
Oh, good look by Dom. Tomasco foul. Excuse me. Tomasco foul. Go to the line. It's a great look by Dom.
Yes. Prep was able to play Carroll for a second time that was considered a non-league game. So you might see some of that happen in the next week or so. Teams that are eliminated pick up games to play somebody again. I've been told that Judge and Egan are playing again on Monday.
Listen, I'm all for it. If you can get them out on the court, get them out on the court.
And I don't know if they heard us earlier. Sunday's going to be our game with Bonner.
Let's talk about that at halftime. Absolutely. 34-26. Thomas goes left and changes up with his right. And a foul.
There was that floater again that has very little chance of going in, and he was bailed out on a foul that Joe was not happy with at all.
So 2:42 left. What are you looking for Ryan to do before halftime, Bill?
I'd like to see him increase to, first of all, I'd like to continue to foul him if he's going to miss every foul. But I'd like to increase to, a 12 to 14 point lead here and get into half.
Once again, Billy's left me speechless with his...
Listen, nobody leaves you speechless. What's that tell you? Richard Thomas from the line to try to make the back end here. And he does. Broadcast reverse jinx. Some pressure on Michael Parrish. Nice behind the back. To ALW.
Smooth.
Can't get it to go.
Great hustle, ALW. Aaron Lemon Warren.
Very, very smooth. He's just got an old school way about him. Very smooth around the basket. Good perimeter shooter.
And right back in his defensive stance, ready to go. Look at him, ready to work. Lead this group. Come on.
Egan. Finds Hodgins. Egan shoots for three. No. Tomasco with another rebound. Dom Vasquez brings the ball up. Gets the boys set. Michael Parrish. Luke Boyd. ALW from a long way away. He hit that one from Pax Pizza.
It's amazing what a bucket can do for your confidence.
Let's get 14, 15 on these guys and go from there. They're playing hard. There we go. Sneed with an almost steal there.
We got a minute 29 left, 39-27.
Lemon with the steal almost. Egan looks like he needs a little oxygen as long as you can see the prep kids. They've been working so hard, they look exhausted as they're coming up to halftime.
Prep has went 9 deep so far.
Egan with a nice spin. Good strength. Nicely done. JP Egan.
He's working hard tonight.
10-point lead for Ryan with a minute left. Michael Parrish No good. Christian Tomasco, easy rebound and stuff it home. Stuff it home, son.
Whoa! I don't know who's more happier, Dad in the stands or the kid.
I think Haney was happier. He gave me a couple elbows on that one. 41-29, 40 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, you two need to toughen up. This is the Philadelphia Catholic League.
Ryan Clark drives and gets fouled. Joey with the shrug of the shoulders. And we have 150 coaches here.
When we got people back in the stands. Here we go. Into the game for the first time is 22, Jaden Murray, who's been very efficient in the minutes that he's getting. More and more comfortable.
Clark makes both.
Years earlier, JV lost a tough overtime game by 3.
Yeah, unfortunately, I was not here for that.
30 seconds left in the half, 41-31.
Bill, I watched your son play. He played really well. The kids played hard. The JV just came up a little bit short.
Luke Boyd with 18 seconds left to Dom. Aaron Lemon Warren. No. 6 seconds left. Brett with a chance to cut it to single digits. Egan, corner, way deep. And at the end of the first half, 41-31, Archbishop Bryan with a 10-point lead.
Let's talk about that last sequence. Is there any reason why we're taking a shot with 9 seconds left? It's one. That's what this is. We're taking the last shot. Now Egan missed, but Egan had a very good half. If he makes that shot, it's 7 for no good reason. It should be 12 or 10. That's the only thing that should have happened in that sequence.
I think I'm pretty sure that Coach will remind everybody in the locker room. So we got a 10-point lead for the Raiders. And as we're on live on air, we do it all. We'll let you know where the vending machines and the restrooms are. But we're going to take a break for about 2 minutes, and then we'll be back to talk about the rest of this season.
Might have been the greatest.
And welcome back. It's 41-31, Archbishop Ryan with the lead over St. Joe Prep. And if you're just tuning in today, Christian Tomasco having a whale of a game. He's looking at 16 here in the first half. Luke Boyd, 3 for 4 from 3 with 12. Aaron Lemon-Warren with 5. So what I can tell you, fellas, is that St. Joe Prep playing real hard. So the 10-point game doesn't feel like a 10-point game a little bit? Yes, no?
At best, it feels like a 10-point game. I mean, it was a pretty well played half. It was fun. There's atmosphere here. We're having fun tonight, and they're having fun on the court. I mean, there's 72 points scored in the first half. I mean, that's a lot of fun out there. Tomasco's having a game. Dad just came by, excited as can be about his performance at his alma mater.
Correct.
And Luke Boyd had a half. It was good to see other guys scoring, and then we got Aaron involved in the scoring after that. But them guys have done a lot of the scoring. Snead continues to do all the dirty work. Dom was distributing the ball well. It was a good team effort, and it's fun when you look up and you got 41 points. Because guess what? Everyone loves buckets.
They're having fun. They're playing loose. I don't see as many turnovers. They're sharing the ball. Again, you got to give credit to Prep. They hit some nice shots. They played hard, but it's definitely a 10-point game. To answer Ted, I'm feeling the other way. I think they're going to extend that even more in this third quarter when we adjust a little bit. But the kids look like they're having fun and they're enjoying themselves playing with each other and on the court.
So just to recap for everybody, Ryan sits in 4th place in the PCL at 7-3. Archbishop Wood is 13-0. We play them Wednesday. Newman Goretti at 9-1 and Roman at 9-1. So the set with Devin Prep behind Ryan. So Ryan's in a little bit of a tough spot. They need a lot of help. It's not mathematically impossible, but improbable. And then you have the state playing game with Bond.
Yes, and I think that is more of an exciting thing right now. Looking at where we stand, there's been talk of potentially trying to make a larger playoff this week. I don't know how that fared today.
Right.
I know that this year's a tough year with only 1 and 2 playing for the final, but Ryan finishing in 4th place in the Catholic League is something to be talked about. I mean, that would be a home playoff game in a regular year.
I was going to ask you about that. If we're playing in a regular year, how do you feel to that? You got to be excited to go into a quarterfinal game to host a quarterfinal game, right?
Yeah.
It's a great place to be. That just shows what Zig and his coaching staff have been able to do with this program. Again, he's been able to get to the Plestra a few times, but he's never had a home quarterfinal game.
Last year they had that big game. They won at McDevitt to get.
And the 2 years prior to that, he did it at LaSalle on a game where they went there and beat him by 20-something points.
Coach Siglinski unofficially 90-50 in his career in his 6th season. And Jalen Steed's going to start us off here. And a good dish to Aaron Lemon-Warren.
Beautiful pass. Way to get it started right out of there. I see Clark in there. I think things will change a little bit down low with Clark because he's gonna be banging some people around.
Thomas gets the shooter's roll.
I talked to Mr. Foreman about those rims.
They remind me of the rims at Mitchell Playground, where my number is retired, by the way.
Is that basketball and wiffle ball, or just
softball, basketball? Jalen Steed drives. He kicks. Luke Boyd from the corner. A little heavy. Thomas is going to pull up and shoot. No good.
Would you like to see Ryan in that 1-3-1?
Yeah, I'd like to see Ryan with some pressure. ALW with the bucket. ALW with the bucket there. They're coming out exactly what you talked about here. Putting pressure on the ball. There we go. It's the second time we've seen it.
South Philly floater. Prep being from down there. Might have a little bit more inside connection on that shot.
Vasquez to Jalen. Jalen takes it himself. Oh,
Bill, you being a basketball guy, I do enjoy that being a pet peeve of yours.
Oh man,
How much you hate that shot.
let my kid take that shot. He ain't gonna worry about taking him out of the game because I'm gonna be screaming for him.
It's funny how you develop those quirks. I'm sure Teddy would share a few over the years of being on the sidelines, right, Ted?
45-39. Ryan's lead cut to 6 with 5:50 left in the third. Dom wants the ball. They can't get it to him. Wants the ball. He looks left. Nothing. To Luke Boyd. And Luke gets it to go. Luke Boyd for 3.
Get the ball out of his hand.
Thomas goes left. Clark goes left. Goes up. Through the contact and a foul.
That was a bailout there. Clark was off balance. Would have had a really, really hard time of making that shot, and he got bailed out there.
No good. Misses another one.
Yeah, they've not been great, St. Joe Prep, at the line.
It was unofficial. If this kid isn't playing football, I'd be in shock.
48-40. Ryan Lee Prep with the press. Luke Boyd comes back to help. He's got options. ALW taking it strong and no. That would have been interesting if that had gone, but it didn't. Dom to the left. Dom pops. Big rebound, Christian. Christian fades. Short. Jalen Sneed, good work. Draws the foul.
I mean, he was at the top of the key when the ball was released. He ends up getting the ball. Never talked about all the dirty work. Kurtz Harrigan is furious about it. He's going to call a timeout, talk to his guys, and listen, he's got some big bodies in there.
That's the third foul on Egan.
Yeah.
At halftime, we got a chance to talk to the great Phil Consalvo. And it's just such a pleasure to talk to Phil. He's just...
You spend some time in this building and around, you get to meet some really, really great men and leaders and women of Northeast Philadelphia.
And Phil, is Phil one of them? Is Phil one of them?
Phil is debatable whether or not he's one of them, but to me and a lot of kids in this building, he has helped.
Yes,
been
he
around
has.
Here and he gives a lot of his time.
I give Phil a hard time, but yes, he is one of the faces that you see. What does that guy do? Well, he does a lot. He does a lot behind the scenes and helps make these programs go. He was also a terrible softball player. Absolutely brutal.
He couldn't hit the high ball?
Couldn't hit anything. They threw him at first base. It was terrible. 48-40, 4:38 left in the third quarter. Jaden at the line. They're going to leave Egan in with 3 fouls.
And Sneed brings the cheerleaders to their feet and leaves them there hanging.
Jalen misses both.
Unfortunately.
Yagadis with the rebound. They pressure Thomas. Yagadis breaks the press. Clark drives. Tries to dish. Nice fill by ALW. Warren. Vasquez. Left. Dishes. Nicely done, Jalen Sneed. Dom
Very
dime.
unselfish there. Got into the seams.
Good
See
team
the guy
basket.
cutting. Excellent job there by Archbishop Ryan.
Egan.
Surprised to see Egan still on the court with 3 fouls?
Yes. Dom with the floorboard. Finds Warren underneath and good. That's another Dom dime. 52-40. Archbishop Ryan's lead. 3:38 in the third quarter. That's a foul on the big guy Clark off the ball. Moving screen. Levin Warren gets the ball to Dom.
Look for Tomasco's setting himself up here. We might see a boom coming.
Dom's going to take it. Dom draws the foul. Now it's funny. It's senior night tonight. It makes you think a little bit. I used to see Dom play in the CYO when he was a little boy, and he was dressed perfect, and he had the shooter sleeve, and he's 10 years old, fading away and falling down, and now he's a senior in high school, and it's like that.
Yeah.
But it makes it's bittersweet to watch it happen.
You gotta appreciate the time, and
Yeah.
the time goes fast.
Dom's a neighborhood kid,
Yep.
Calgary kid. Like you said, local, seen him at the playgrounds.
Wow. Big three.
I mean, we're prepping all these guys. I have to imagine they had a hard time with their practice schedule. Dealing with COVID, with virtual, getting kids on the court practicing. You think that's tough for a first-year coach to deal with?
Sure, without a doubt. He don't know the kids. They're struggling with being able to say things we had in Philly, and being able to practice and things like that. It's definitely hurt them.
Oh!
Thomas Hart's wheeling in now with 2 25-footers.
Thomas Hart shot that one from Reens Deli.
My buddy Neil.
Luke Boyd, corner three. Gets it to go. Luke Boyd. His 5th three of the ball game. 60-46, 2:05 left in the third. Clark going to take on Tomasco. Nicely defended by Christian. Christian Tomasco with the finish. 62-46. Aaron short.
You know, the fun thing about playing for Z is you got the green light to do some things. Some things you scratch your head at sometimes. That situation with being so running the floor, we settled for a 3 there that we probably could have got a better shot. But Zeal let that happen, especially if you're defending. Aaron came back and got his hands on the ball, went out of balance.
Egan with the ball and 3 fouls. Minute 11 left in the third. 62-46. That's his range, I think, from there.
Yes.
Luke gets hit with the foul. You know, Bill, you brought up why it's good why you like playing for a coach. Does that have that his allowance to let players sometimes be free and have some freedom? Does that speak to him being A, a younger coach, and B, also playing the game at the level he played at? Knowing what it's like to be a player?
Yeah, but anyone, especially the game evolving the way it does, people don't want to play slow. They want to get their opportunities.
Dom pushes. Dom. Oh! Dom shows it and takes it himself and draws the foul.
at the level he played at, the tolerance level for mistakes and seeing the kid that's off, but to have the faith in him, to keep believing in him, that's something to be said as a quality good coach. And that doesn't just say because he's younger. There's been a lot of great coaches that are older. It's about believing in your players and giving them that green light. And that's something that Zig brought to the program, that freedom.
Yeah, and that's what you look. That's personally what I looked for. You know, I just went through the process, and 8th graders looking to go places. You know, you want to look and you want to have fun, and Coach Z lets you have fun, but he holds you accountable too. You know, playing for a younger guy that's been there not too long ago, was in the NCAA tournament twice. I mean, it's really good to learn from someone like that.
Thomas Hart feeling it. It's short. 26 seconds left. Luke Boyd with the ball. Finds ALW. Luke's going to put it up. Luke's going to get it to go. Luke Boyd.
And just like that, we're up 20. It goes just like that.
Luke Boyd with 6 3-pointers on the night. Thomas with a drive. Draws the foul on Michael Paris.
It feels like a 20-point game, Ted. If you were going to ask me that.
Yeah.
I was ready for it. Yes, it does.
Well,
I told you that at halftime. It felt like a 20-point game.
when you have your shooter making 6 threes, it's hard for any team to overcome that. And today's was a day that Luke has really shot the ball well.
So he gets a timeout.
Joe's going to use timeout. Try to set up something here. Get a momentum basket going into the 4th quarter. You'll probably see the game on Ryan's end slow down a little bit. Take the air out of the ball a little bit. Maybe find some backdoor dunks and layups. But you're not going to see a ton of, what we're seeing here.
66-47. Just under 3 seconds left. Joey's going to draw something up. The Magic go up over there. Talk about Wednesday night.
Wednesday night is spoiler night. I mean,
see, I was going to ask Coach Haney about that. Do you use that as a motivation? No? What do you do?
I do not. I think you get them right. Make sure they're loose, and you almost flip it. Like, there's nothing more like, we go back to that Mike Tyson line, nothing more to be punched in the face, right? You want to punch that guy right back in the face. You want to go right at him. And when we got in there, we were talking, I'd be saying, would who?
Christian does not get it off. 3rd quarter comes to a close, 66-47. You know what, guys? We were talking a little bit tonight about coaches and different coaches. There's one of the best coaches ever to walk a sideline in this school, Mr. George Tote. Soccer coach. One of your, if not one of your biggest mentors?
Yes, Mr. Tote had a big impact on my life as a player and as a coach. Long-time AD here. 669 wins, 13 Cat League titles, but that's not what describes him, man. What he's done for kids in this area and for coaches like myself, and he would probably give the credit to John Quinn, who was staring at his scoreboard, and then it's Mr. Tote. Those two guys kind of like built this athletic programs that you see guys like Zig and myself and Jonathan Geis on the girls' side, who's now coaching college. We're all giving back because of we learned watching those guys. Mr. Tote, when he was the AD here, when the bench was all cleared, he's the guy sweeping up the gym court. So, you learn from the best. The guy's a legendary guy, and you have him back in the building tonight saying hi to everybody, the high fives. He was introducing himself to some of the senior parents. He was saying hi to the coaching staff and everybody that came over and gave him his respect. It's good to see him now and back and walking around with everything going on.
66-47, beginning of the 4th quarter. Egan. Short.
So we're talking about Wood. If you want to finish in the top 4 and you really want to be in them big boy categories, when's it come that he has to win? We have to win one of them games.
I mean, Wood has had now 3 games and they won in overtime. They beat the devastating.
It's there, right?
It's there.
Christian! Tomasco!
Yeah, I mean, you got to play your A game when you play them. I mean, they've started the same 5 guys since sophomore, four guys since sophomore year, and then Marcus Randolph came in as a junior. Rob Jackson came in as a basketball player, is leaving as a Division I recruit by Cincinnati for football. So, and he's the 7th man at this point.
Blocked by Tomasco.
They're senior laden, and they've been tested on paper. They're really, really talented, and John Moscow's done a great job. But
Coach Moscow's done a great job. If they're left ready to go there, I mean, he's done an unbelievable job. Making Wood a top team in the state for years now.
He's a personal friend of mine, and I speak to him almost daily.
Big block by Jalen Sneed.
But for Coach Jake, he's looking to get one of them. I mean, he's had a lot of big games and upsets and quarterfinals to get to the pressure. But he's looking for that. You want to beat the Roman, you want to beat the Grady, you want to beat the Wood right now.
Well, that's where he feels he's at. When he came in, it was let's make sure we beat Judge every year, and now we're now his mentality is Newman, Roman, and the years that Wood are really good, which they've been really good for a while. That's kind of the mentality there, understanding where they're at and what they're looking to accomplish.
And there's something to be said. There's a lot of positives out of that, because when he got the job, beating Judge was a huge deal.
Yes.
Getting to the playoffs was a huge deal. Now he's like, all right, I've been to the pressure. I want to win at the playoffs. And that's something that these kids that shows.
It's another block for Sneed. Oh, good find, Dom.
Great pass there. The floodgates are open. I'd love to see Coach Harrigan find a way to play all 17. That would be amazing. That would be an amazing box score. If all 17 can get in the box score.
That and me looking on my phone and wondering if Reed's Deli's still open.
Well, I can call Neil if you like. Or Kevin.
Scramble in front, ball. How about Don Vasquez getting on the floor up?
Just playing
23
really,
points,
really
by the way.
He's had moments where, you could just watch him and know he leaves everything on the floor, and he takes it home with him. He takes it personal, and we want to see nothing but the best.
I know our producer couldn't be able to make it tonight, Mr. Simmons. I'm sure if he's listening, and if Reed's is just about to close, we could run over there and grab us a couple chicken salads.
Yeah, and please come back soon.
Good boy. No. He is going to throw it up. That's no good. Nice hustle by Gaffney. Thomas with the left. And the floater, and it's no good.
Not either.
5:45 left in the fourth. Luke Boyd. No. Dom's going to slow it down. Great rebound by Luke Boyd.
Their mom's in the stands, happy as can be.
72-47.
I think Mom was even impressed to see his toughness and how quick his hands were on that rebound.
Timeout by Coach Harrigan. Coach Harrigan might be giving a couple kids some time now. I see some kids coming back in. Thomas Hart's coming back into the game, who has a nice skill set. I mean, not only on the stroke, he got to the hoop a couple times and wasn't quite strong enough to finish. And I know all about that problem over here on my side with my own. So
we talked about senior night for the players, but it's also senior night for our cheerleaders, our award-winning cheer program. New coach, but not forgotten. They haven't been able to do their thing with the COVID, and it's good to see them to get out here and they just add so much to the programs and to the school. So congratulations to our senior ladies and our cheer program. 72-49, 5:15 left. Ryan pulling away.
And Prep is still playing hard. They're pressing. They're they're going to do everything they can. Coach Harrigan's not going to throw in the towel, even though it's
Looks like a new 5 though out there, right?
There's two new guys that just came in. 4 just come into the game, and Thomas Hart also just came into the game. Richard Thomas came back in there. I'm sorry, that's number 10 who just came into the game. Chris Franklin.
Inbound to Tomasco. Gets to the senior. Ooh, good defense. Playing hard. Dom keeps. Nice try by Dom. A little heavy. Thomas pops again, floats it in good.
Maybe I let him shoot that because he's made it enough. So he's allowed to shoot this out fully floating.
I'm sitting here nudging you, Bill. I'm wondering when you're going to say it. That looked pretty.
Dom lets it go for three right in front of the booth. No.
I don't know. I've been watching Thomas Hart, and that's his third long-range straight. I think he might be in the plans.
Speaking of that, we're talking about senior night, which means you got three major players. Bill, you got three major players leaving the program and going to graduate. How do they fill those spots?
Well, they're not easy to fill.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And they have one sophomore that gets significant time, and honestly, after that, it's going to come down to the freshmen. They're going to have to get ready. The three freshmen that are on varsity, being Jaden Murray, Darren Williams, and Ryan Everett.
329, 72-54. Ryan comfortably in front. Starters in the game. He's going to let it go. That's short. Christian goes down and get the rebound. Outlets to Dom. Dom to ALW. Aaron Lemon Warren.
He really does have a presence around the rim.
Great rebound, Luke Boyd. And foul. He's got ups.
He's got ups.
Luke Wood definitely does have ups. He's growing as this night's going on too.
Yes. Luke Boyd, a summer in the weight room, working on some handle. You could see, him being a total complete player.
Christian Tomasco.
I hope our sister Ryan got a lot of money because he's going to break one of those things.
Mr. Foreman's right behind us. I'll make sure we'll fix those rims right when they...
76-54, 2:30 left.
Thomas Hart keeps just launching, baby. He has no fear.
Here, I have a question for you, Billy. Billy, a school like the Prep doesn't draw the same type of basketball player.
Standing ovation for three seniors coming out of the game.
Thank you, Coach Haney, Christian Tomasco, Don Vasquez, and Aaron Lemon Warren on senior night. Standing ovation.
A lot of respect from the fans here. It was awesome to see.
As of now, everything's going to change with St. Joe Prep. Jason Harrigan's there to get players, and I know players that he's getting. They'll be a back to be reckoned with within 2 years. They're getting kids, and they're going to continue to get kids. And
well, it's interesting with the prep school influence. You look at LaSalle, Simmons. He's going to be a player. They had a nice season, and then you have Devon Prep, who's starting to do what they do. This is start to change the balance of power in the Catholic League. Here's Ryan Everett. There's Ryan Everett. With two.
Congratulations, my son Ryan Everett with his first career varsity basket.
There you go.
Congratulations, son. I'm sure mom's probably planning on getting a cake and celebrating already.
I know you said he had a really nice JV game.
Yeah.
And he's continuing that. First look, boom.
Well, the skill set's there, the body's not. And that's something we'll be working on immediately, besides playing high-level AAU within my program, which...
There's Ryan Everett. Have another one. Deep. Thomas gets the floorboard and dribbles up the floor. Guarded by Darren Williams. Franklin, though.
Long.
Jade Murray slows it down.
So a minute and a half, what do we got going on?
Minute and a half, we're going to run the clock out. A couple kids might get some shots up here, but they're in no hurry at all. Jalen's handling the ball, handling business. Darren Williams going to get his up. We see two freshmen shoot 2 air balls in a row. Joe might be ready to say, all right, guys, let's cool a little bit. But they were both open shots.
Murray, gonna take it. No good. Rebound. No.
We've seen some of Jaden Murray's athleticism there, and he's going to be a big part of the future. I mean, you know, he's going to have to take the place of the big man. You know, he's looking at being the starting 5-4, whatever you want to call it, next year. So we're going to see what happens there.
JT Arpino in the game for the Raiders. And again, we had to talk about senior Dylan Maloney,
Yes.
who wasn't able to play tonight.
And Dylan, however the tracing works, he's allowed to be here in attendance, but he's not allowed to play. And that's really, really sad because, you know, you want to give it, you know, he's missing his senior night. He's worked really hard for this.
Oh, here comes Murray. Ooh, he cradled. Ooh, and goes down hard. Did he cradle that ball?
He did cradle it, and he was looking to send a boom down.
I get to look at 3 more years. I get to look at 3 more years of that.
We're going to see a lot of Jaden Murray that I personally have known Jaden and played against him since 3rd grade. And I'm glad now we're teammates. Me and Dad are friends, and we, you know, back last March when we made a decision, you know, Dad's like, well, it's about time we're playing together. So I look forward to 3 more years of playing with Jaden Murray.
Murray misses. Williams, great rebound. And a foul.
Great, and there, you know, we've seen now in the last minute and a half sequences from all 3 of Ryan's freshmen. Now Darren Williams at the line with a great rebound, showing his athleticism and what he's bringing to the table.
35 seconds left. 79-57. We hope to be broadcasting from Archbishop Wood on Wednesday evening. It's going to be a great one. Make sure everybody tunes in. Just the sheer talent of basketball players on the floor that night is going to be spectacular.
The sheer talent of basketball players that ain't even getting in the game is going to be spectacular.
Nice steal. Oh! Darren Williams! The steal and the jam!
Anyway, he was close to the one they called earlier with it. He just picked that kid's pocket and went hard to the rim.
JT Arpino with the rebound. And Michael Parrish is going to dribble this out. And what a great way to end this night. 83-57. Archbishop Ryan back in the winning
I
streak.
know it's senior night, but I just saw some freshmen do something pretty special.
Yeah, we've seen some excitement there. We've seen another freshman try to cradle and throw it down, and there's some exciting things going on. So they got a lot to look forward to, but them guys got to be ready to play sooner than later. And this league is not very kind to freshmen and a lot of times sophomores.
Quick recap tonight. Christian Tomasco with 22 unofficial, had a great night. And
Senior night for him.
yeah, absolutely. And Luke Boyd really shot the lights out tonight.
Shot the lights out.
Shot the lights out. 6 threes. Looks like 22 unofficial. So a real good night, a real nice bounce back. Guys can right the ship a little bit. Look forward to Wednesday night. Get healthy. Last thoughts, Billy.
Wednesdays is the night, you know, they put it together and go out there and, you know, a couple people took wood to the wire.
Coach Aney.
Wednesday night. need to be prepared for Wednesday night. Need to see Ryan put some fight in and go in there and really compete with one of the big guys in the league. It'd be nice to really steal a win there. It'd be really cool.
We'd like to thank Mr. Vargas for helping to get us set up. And shout out to Mr. Simmons, who produced from his living room, so thank you very much. 83-57, Archbishop Ryan wins. We'll see everybody on Wednesday night for updates. Make sure you check out the Facebook page, Archbishop Ryan's Boys Basketball's Facebook page. You'll see statistics, you'll see game times, all the information about the boys on that Facebook page. I want everyone to have a great night, and remember, we are AR.
Killer!